Angry guy here, and men are finally pushing back against the insanity of modern day dating in real numbers. Men are finally pushing back against the insanity of modern day dating in real numbers. I mean, it was only a matter of time before this ended up happening. Men have had it, they're waking up, and we're seeing real numbers, real large numbers of men that are pushing back against these current social trends, against the way modern day women are behaving. Men Men of all walks of life, white, black, Asian, Indian, they're basically waking up and saying, we're tired of this nonsense. We're tired of the garbage. I'm hearing from men in Mexico that are saying that they have bull crap going on down there. All right. So we know that men are waking up.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I'm busy working on the building today, trying to get some stuff done on the land. But I did want to put out a video today of something that I'm noticing that I think is kind of important. Maybe it's a little bit of a white pill. You know, a lot of the times we talk, or I talk at least, and you listen about a lot of the things that are kind of going wrong in the way that they're targeting men and how masculinity is bad and a lot of the other topics we got going on today. But one thing I think that is happening finally is the message is starting to get through. And I think kind of the strong man or strong men, you could call them, maybe the silent majority. I don't know which way you'd really want to phrase that. But I think a lot of men have just started having enough. And it's across multiple topics that I'll kind of mention here.
And this is basically men walking away from society, from Western society and Western women. That's exactly what it is. It's men basically dropping out of society as much as they possibly can. Western society saying that if we're going to stay here, we're only going to do the bare minimum to survive. And just because we do the bare minimum, that doesn't mean that we're going to suffer. Or we'll live well, but we're not wasting our time going on dates and trying to court women and put money aside for a future to make these women happy. No, I've got my PlayStation 5 or my Nintendo Switch. No one plays Xbox. And I've got food, I've got water, I've got a place to sleep, I've got a place to shit. I'm good. I'm good, and that's what a lot of guys are basically doing.
The first one I'm going to talk about is a poll that I saw on Twitter that was done by somebody that runs a podcast or a news channel. I forget who it was, but it was a poll, and it wasn't somebody in kind of the men's community, nor was it somebody that's overtly, I don't know, conservative. I think it was somebody that was mostly doing dating stuff, but it had 100,000. It had been shared a lot, and it had 100,000 votes on it, and it said, "Men, would you rather date a woman with a high body count, date a woman that's a single mother, date a woman? What was the other one? Date a woman." That had a Only Fools account, or would you rather just stay single?
I love how he says an only fool's account because that's really what it is. It's a fucking fool's account.
And the number one answer of the four was just staying single. And this person was blown away because he said, "Yeah, I mean, I get maybe not single moms, but who cares about the Only Fools account? It's just to make money." Now, obviously, they're not extremely conservative person. And they said, "Well, who cares if a woman's got a high body count? Like, what's that matter?" But I think more and more men are discovering, something. These women that have these type of accounts or that have high body counts, no relationships work out with them. Like, things just don't turn out so well. So I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather do my own thing. I think that is a huge win. That is how we change the culture. That is men not accepting second best. And that is men saying, "I'd rather be alone until my options are better." And I think that's key because it means the players are still going to play and the women will still get played by players. But at least the men won't get played by these women. They won't sacrifice what they want in a relationship to get second best or to be the provider after she's had, a decade worth of fun in her 20s. So number one, I think that's a huge win. And I'm seeing this more and more in various podcasts that are coming out. There's now TikTok girls, women on TikTok that are out there posting how they're actually against that kind of thing, and they think that feminism is doing worse things for women.
Guys, I want to remind you, I said this many years ago, that women are going to say feminism got us everything we wanted. Now let's fight it together. And that's exactly what's happening with many women, basically saying feminism's terrible. Oh my gosh, we need to stand up against this. Like, weren't you a feminist in college, bro? Like, I mean, weren't you? Didn't you? Weren't you? Didn't you get a degree in gender studies? You know what's messed up? I'm gonna tell you what's totally messed up. I know this girl. I know this girl, and I can't. I won't even. I won't say more than this, but I know this girl, and she will never tell me. She's a conservative, whatever. You know, and she will never tell me what she got her degree in. And people can be secretive about a lot of things, but it kind of like pisses me off. Like, what'd you get your degree in? I'm not telling you. Really? Okay. Really? You're not gonna tell me what you got your degree in? Nope, not telling you, dude. What? The only time someone won't tell you what they got their degree in, and it's like related to and they're a conservative, bro. She got her degree. She likely got her degree in gender studies or Afrocentric lesbian dance, which is basically the equivalent. She got her degree in some crap like that, like women's studies. All right, and she doesn't want to admit it now. She totally doesn't want to admit it. It's like, can you imagine when you get a degree in like a subject like that, and like you can't even tell some, like, and now you're like a modern day conservative claiming to be a conservative, and you can't tell people what you went to school for. Like, I mean, like, no one cares. Like, oh, I went to school for communications. Oh, a lot of people did. I went to school for psychology. Okay, biology. Okay, business. Computer science, engineering, nursing. Again, history. I mean, art. Come on, no one's gonna. Some people went to school. I went to school for art or art history. Okay, all right. But what did you go to school for? It's none of your fucking business. It's really none of your fucking business, bro. It's just a question. Like, when you cannot tell someone what you went to college for, they fucked up. They fucked up when they're being shady. Like, did you graduate? Yes. So what degree did you graduate with? It's none of your fucking business. And if you keep asking me, we're gonna stop talking. All right? Because I don't like people getting up in my fucking business, bro. It's just a fucking college major. It's just a major to you, but it's something to me, dude. You have a fucking gender studies degree, don't you? Don't you insult me? Don't you insult me? Okay, so you don't have a gender studies degree. It's none of your fucking business what I have. All right? Change the subject. Change the subject. Dude, I'm telling y'all, these women are so fucked up. They are so fucked up. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos and you like my comedy, you like my style, my delivery, consider subscribing to the channel if you already haven't. If you have, though, thank you so much for doing so. And turn on notifications, never miss another video again. And also, please hit the like button because it tells YouTube that you want to see more of my videos. So if you hit the like button, YouTube will suggest more of my videos in your suggested video section. And also, you'll get more of my videos on your homepage. Guys, men are finally waking up. Men are finally pushing back against the insanity of modern day dating in real numbers. And they're saying, you know what? I don't want to have anything to do with it. I'm walking away. I'm a man walking away from Western society, Western women. I'm not putting up with the crap anymore. And if I'm going to get married, if I'm going to have children, I'm going to do it overseas with a woman who has traditional values and is not some entitled princess. Because as I've said it before, the modern day woman, she's looking for an NBA player. All right. When I say modern day woman, I mean the modern day American woman, white, black, whatever, white, black, Hispanic. They're all looking for an NBA player. There's, I've done the math. Think about it carefully. A guy who's not too old, a guy who is very athletic, so has a great body, a guy who's super tall, like way above 6 feet, like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", in those crazy heights. All right, a guy who has tens of millions of dollars. Those are only dude. The only people are NBA players. There's no one else. All right, these women are in a whole different atmosphere. They're in a whole different atmosphere. When they say that they'll accept a guy who's at least 6 feet or at least 6'3", that's a Plan B guy. The Plan A guy is an NBA player, all right, but they can't snag him. The Plan B guy, the Plan B guy is the guy that is like their basic. Plan B is basic. I don't know if you all realize Plan B. B stands for basic because these are the basic things that they will accept. All right, which is a guy that makes a crap ton of money, a guy that's super tall, a guy that's in shape, a guy that has all these things, and even then they still don't love this guy. Okay, because this guy's just a toy for them. The guy that they actually he's just a come up for them. The guy that they actually love is the Chad or the Tyrone or the guy they actually want to actually marry is the NBA player. They can't get those guys. They love Chad. They love Tyrone. They want to marry the NBA player. They can't get the NBA player because there's too few of them. All right, there's too few of them, and even though they're way out of their league, all right, even though they're way out of their league, they actually think that they're on equal footing. You know, like seriously, like some six thinks that that she would be a good match for LeBron James because he's only a 7 while she's an 11. Oh gosh. Men are finally pushing back against the insanity of modern day dating in real numbers. What do you guys think about this? And do you guys agree that it's only going to accelerate more as more men wake up and walk away from Western society, Western women, Western dating, Western standards? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, which is men walking away. And cheers.